Welcome back, everybody, to Careful Boys. We are currently off the record with the lovely Kalyne Lionheart.
Kalyne Lionheart, hey!
At this time, we are going to start discussing what are some movies that you actually like that most people don't, and what are some movies that you actually hate that most people do.
You hate? I don't know. I don't know what people like but hate or like.
Like, you ever been the unpopular opinion during like a movie discussion?
I don't have very many friends to have like these discussions.
Go ahead, we'll be those friends right now.
We're your friends. We're your buds. What do you think of the Marvel universe?
We're just ready to disagree. Come on.
I'll tell you why Infinity War is the best movie of all time.
No, I agree. I did enjoy that movie.
Me too.
Absolutely.
It's a tight movie.
It's the best one out of all the
That's the
Marvel
best
ones.
one.
It's the best one.
That was the
sucks.
best one.
That's the best one. Oh shit.
No, it's good.
Hey, dude, take that fucking back.
I will say this: I did not like the new Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah, kind of mid, huh?
I've heard that.
I really didn't like. I thought it was like going in a good direction, then the middle, and then the ending just turned into a whole nother.
Yeah, what was that?
Anybody's heartbreaking?
I watched it.
Been shorter.
It was decent. I didn't watch the other ones. That's why I can't really. I can't compare.
You watched the sequel.
You don't think you need to.
I just watched
it was
that
just,
one.
There are a number of Paul Thomas Anderson movies I hate.
Like what?
The Master. I hate that movie.
Oh,
Why do you hate The Master?
It's boring.
It was boring.
I don't think it was good. I think it's
What about King's Speech?
I didn't see it.
I
I
love
also
King's Speech.
I also didn't like I can't say I like the newest one that he did. The Licorice Pizza.
Oh, really? You didn't like Licorice Pizza?
I wanted to like it really badly, couldn't do it.
What was your gripe about it?
It just wasn't good to me.
It was just boring.
No.
It just didn't have enough Nicolas Cage.
Aesthetically pleasing. That's about it. That's it.
I like a lot of content. I think I like too much, but I also forget too much to have an opinion. So then it's like, oh man, these movies are.
Yeah, 'cause you only watch movies once each.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, dude, I know what happened. Totally forgot.
I did not enjoy the new Blade Runner. Like, I think the cinematography is beautiful and it's a beautiful movie to watch, but
Okay.
it was so boring. To
I
watch.
turned it off in the first like 20 minutes.
It's rough.
Oh, I have a question for you. You like Quentin Tarantino. What did you
Yeah.
think of Hateful Eight?
You know what? That's actually one that I haven't watched.
Wait, is that when they're the Western one, right? And then they get stuck in a cabin?
He directed that?
Or did he just produce that one?
I can't answer that.
I thought he
Isn't
did.
that like a 3-hour movie or something?
I
like
need
that?
to
It's
see
like
that
super
one.
long.
Wow, 3 hours, huh?
So we don't really watch the same movies.
So we don't watch.
We all don't really
We don't
watch
watch
this.
film.
So we can't have this conversation.
What do you think of Homeward Bound?
Loved it.
Classic.
Honestly, one of my favorite talking dog movies. Were they talking?
No, you were just a kid and your imagination was running wild.
It was a silent film.
I always remember the pork.
Michael J. Fox is credit for the mocaps.
Why don't they do like Air Buds and like Beverly Hills Chihuahua, like those kind of dog movies
wanna know
anymore?
why they
I
don't do it?
miss those.
You wanna know why? Because while they're filming them shits, somebody always wanders on the set, starts recording it, and says animal cruelty.
Is that really?
That's exactly why.
But they gave me so much joy and so much love for animals.
Yeah.
That's what happened to the last dog movie they did. So they were like filming this scene with the dog in like water, so they kept dunking it. And then they had PETA signed off and said it was cool. They had like a person on set like making sure everything was safely done. And then of course, 100 feet away, some other random person recording from super far away. That goes viral before the movie's even out.
I want to kick that fucker's
It's gotta be
out.
so difficult to work with animals on set.
Yeah,
they're just so
assholes.
assholes.
I've seen the
I was gonna
writers.
say unpredictable, but yeah, sure, assholes.
Never on time.
They go to the bathroom on set, which is weird.
Licking their
Yeah, always. Never ready, never professional.
yeah. No.
What do you think about? So you like action movies? What do you think about Mad Max Fury Road?
Okay, that I love.
You know, I actually haven't seen that.
Seen it? Oh damn.
Is it good? Is it worth it?
Fucking tight.
What are some of your favorite action movies?
Action movies.
Under Siege
I like
2.
certain movies for different reasons.
And list those reasons.
Like Ip Man's a great fucking fight.
Oh
scene.
my god, thank you!
Ip Man is
That's a good
like,
one.
yeah.
What about the fourth one with Mike Tyson?
Wait, the fourth one was the Tyson? Oh, the fourth one was. I can't say I like that one.
I like it because it was Mike Tyson.
I didn't like it.
The sigh was enough.
Donnie Yen's very good.
I didn't like the fourth one because I think the strength of the first two is the emotional fucking connection you make. The fourth didn't have that.
I like that they always hate Japanese people in the movies.
Yeah, I love that part too.
That part.
Yeah,
what
that's
you
a
like,
good
huh?
narrative.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that. Historical.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong with that narrative.
What do you think about the John Wicks?
Some scenes are great. like the last one, not so well.
The last one,
last one was
I didn't
rough.
like.
Yeah.
Especially towards the end too.
I agree.
It was rough.
I haven't even seen the last one.
You could skip that. The best scene was the dog scenes.
I think the best scene was the knife throwing, where they're breaking all the stuff and then all the knives are
Yeah.
throwing. I think that was a little more creative.
I like the new Top Gun.
I haven't seen the new Top Gun, but I can't wait.
Highway to the Danger Zone.
Did they do it?
Yep.
They play it?
Oh shit.
They played a lot of the same sound, like music, like yeah. They even started it the way like last time too. It was pretty cool.
Dude, I can't remember correctly, but I feel like we didn't all love Joker.
I love Joker.
Someone here didn't.
With Joaquin.
Who didn't like Joker?
Thought
What
someone
about the
here
new
didn't.
Batman?
Ooh, yeah, it was a little boring, I thought, honestly.
I also thought that movie was gonna end 4 different
I'll
times.
say this. I do.
Yeah, I hate when they say the end and then
The end, and it keeps going.
Yeah, my bladder's
alright.
pretty full.
It
We had to
was
split it up
slow
in 2 days. We had to watch it like 2 different.
I do appreciate that they took a different take, that it's more realistic. Like, you can imagine yourself be in a world where, except for that.
I like this part. I like the eye paint. Yeah, I like that. I like that he had
that.
like remnants of the paint, and I was like, see, finally, thank you.
Are there any like certified classics that like are world over loved that you don't like? Kind of like E.T. or you know.
We don't have any pretentious film people here. They're usually the ones that are like so counterculture. They're like, I fucking hate Titanic. And it's like, man, you're a bitch.
Imagine hearing that conversation in like a cinema thing.
I kind of hate Titanic a little bit. But yeah, but not if I'm a little bit though.
What's your guilty pleasure movie? Like something that people don't expect you to like at all, but you like. Only you like it.
Only you like it?
Yeah. Very few. Very few.
3 Ninjas!
There you go.
That's my shit. Right?
Mega Mountain's the best
Josh
one.
Hartnett
There's a
movie.
Josh Hartnett movie that I'm aware that it sucks. I can't help but like it. It's called Boonraku. Like nobody's fucking seen it.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
It's kind of an action movie thing where he's like hunting down these assassins. He's a cowboy that doesn't have a gun. He just punches everybody.
Because he doesn't use guns. He has a code against
He
it.
just doesn't have one.
Oh, you know what's been happening to me? So if I watch nostalgic movies, it makes me fucking sad and I gotta turn it off. So like all of my because I love doing this, right? So sometimes I'm just like, I'm just fucking stressed out. I just put on something, maybe like Ninja Turtles or something, like because it's like childhood memory shit.
The Michael
right?
Bay one.
And then you get sad from the feeling that you get by being young again or something.
Anything that reminds me of my life before 2 minutes ago, something happens where I'm like, yo, dude, fuck this movie. But I'm happy.
Damn, 2 minutes? You can't really watch anything. I can't watch any movies, yo.
No, it's that feeling of nostalgia where I go back to that era of when that movie was playing, and then I miss everything about it, and I gotta shut it off because it's not just a movie; it's like a portal of me being in a theater or like anything, and I'm watching the screen, and I'm just like, oh fuck. Oh, I gotta go back to school. I gotta do my midterm or whatever, you know?
You know what's funny is that I had waited a long time to watch this movie, but I finally saw Better Luck Tomorrow last year.
Really?
And it fucked with me pretty hard.
Really?
Because
Why?
it was that. It was that.
Oh,
It was
'cause it's
it's such
the
a good
era?
representation
Yeah.
of what it was like being Asian American in like 1997 that it like fucked me up. And I was like, oh god, like I was having memories that I didn't recall for so long.
Yeah. Those flashbacks, right?
Yeah, it was a lot of flashbacks.
Like you're like on ecstasy inside of an Integra, and you're just coming back from Electric Daisy Carnival when it wasn't in Vegas, and then you're just like fucking going home at 6 a.m. and it's kind of like that.
Actually, specifically, I'm gonna watch that movie tomorrow too. Then.
Yeah. Joe telling Ryan's nostalgia story is the best.
Yeah, it was a little bit like that. Are there any other popular movies that
I mean, I love Back to the Future. I can rewatch it any fucking time.
I can rewatch that in my
Classic.
fucking mind right now?
Yeah. That and 2. I love 1 and 2, so yeah.
I could watch them on repeat and without stopping and just shit and piss myself.
Every 2
That's
minutes.
his line. That's a popular Steve Green dialogue.
Why is it always 1 and 2? Like 3 is like I never even watched 3.
Who's watching 3, dude?
Yeah, I don't really watch 3. I mean,
I always watch 1 and 2.
you know what I'd like to do though is I finish 2 because 2 ends up with such a cliffhanger that I just start 3, but then I kind of give up on.
Oh, everybody does that. But the reason I stick with it is because I just like to wrap up Flea's narrative.
Flea is a great narrative. Hey McFly, what's the matter, you chicken? And then at the end he gets hit by the car. It's very sad, and he dies.
Yes, dude.
He dies instantly.
So satisfying.
He dies instantly. And Red Hot Chili Peppers don't exist in that universe anymore.
Dude, Flea was just in something. He was just in this Obi-Wan show.
He was.
I saw him in there.
Flea was in that? Yeah. That's pretty cool.
I liked Interstellar.
Oh, I was just thinking
also
of that.
because
yeah.
there's like The Science of Interstellar by Kip Thorne is a book. So the actual theories of what they did for the movie is actually
It's like
pretty
sound theories,
plausible.
Huh?
Yeah.
That you could fall into a fucking Interstellar bookcase. I thought that was very believable.
Yeah.
Oh, a Tesseract bookcase?
For a bookcase. I was like, that makes fucking sense to me.
I'm on board.
Rest the Tesseract was
Just
fucking
the
dope.
different dimensions and how different dimensions would have different rules. Like time would be constructed differently in another dimension, and how that would be bended or be able to reach another one. Like,
You guys are ruining it for me.
I just didn't watch it.
This whack ass bookcase.
This is bullshit.
Right.
As you guys are talking about it, I'm like, oh yeah, that part's great. And then as you continue on, I'm like, I haven't even seen it.
Has anybody ever criminally spoiled a movie for you?
Yeah, fucking Infinity War, bruh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, someone spoiled it for me.
You know they got dusted?
Yeah, I was like, because I saw it late. Because I always see the Marvel movies late. I'm a fan. And then I was reading YouTube comments on some video.
Yeah.
And but it was like for like a UFC fight or something.
Oh, it wasn't even for this?
It wasn't related at all.
Why do people do that?
Yeah, because they're pieces of shit, dude, and they should all fucking die, dude. But it was like, spoiler alert, guys. So I don't want you.
You haven't seen it.
You're about to be that person, sorry.
They're like, Doctor Strange and Spider-Man die, and I go, oh god, and it ruined it for me. But I still enjoyed it. That's how good it was.
Yeah, it's very good.
One of my friends totally fucked Inception for me. I expressed for so long that I wanted to see this movie.
Who did this to you?
Some guy from my crew.
How do you spoil
What's his
that
name?
movie? I don't even know how I would spoil
This is how he did it, and this literally is the worst way. He goes, it was Toronto. He goes like, I was like, don't say it. And this guy loves to fucking like kind of toe the line and like teeter along. He's like, no, listen, one thing. Let me just say one thing. I'm like, no, fuck, don't say it. And he goes, but did it really all happen? Oh. And I was like, that is the worst fucking thing you could say to me, because now like the whole time you're just gonna be okay, so that's not real.
Like Shutter Island.
I don't need to give a shit about this. Dude. Yeah, Shutter Island, same shit.
Somebody spoiled Once Upon a Time in Hollywood for me.
How did he spoil that?
Well, all they said at the end was like, and this dude I loved.
That whole movie's spoiled.
Yeah, but not like the ending at least.
Yeah, because the made up stuff is not, you don't know what's coming.
Yeah, I didn't know what was happening, right? And then he just mentioned like, oh, dude, the fight scene at the very end.
Oh, that is stupid to say. You're right.
He goes, dude, it gets pretty crazy. Someone gets their head crushed, and I'm like,
That is fucking dumb to say.
and I think that's why I didn't like the movie.
Because it's
Plus the Bruce Lee stuff.
built to not know why that would happen at the end. Yeah, exactly. You're right.
I was pissed because somebody spoiled the Bruce Lee stuff to me, and I was like, I wanted to fucking see his ass get beat and be surprised.
Yeah, what was gonna happen, dude? I wanted to see that.
Yeah. I was pissed about that.
You guys remember the Fight Club ending of how everything was revealed?
Somebody spoiled that for you?
No, but imagine if someone did spoil that to you. That would fuck the whole movie.
Modernity not real.
movie.
Like,
Or The Prestige. If someone did that to me,
too,
I would have.
Or Seven. Seven's big. If you
Seven.
spoil that, you're a fucking dude.
even Whiplash, if someone spoiled that shit too.
True, bro. You know what's so funny? I told this guy I think I mentioned to you like, oh, I heard Whiplash is a really good movie. Yeah. And I made the impression to Ryan that I saw it. And then he goes, hey man, I saw your fucking favorite movie, Whiplash. And I go, oh, I haven't seen it yet.
I watched it because of him. I was like, I was flipping through. I was like, oh, you know what? Nick said this is a really great movie. I watched it.
You just
I fucking
misunderstood
loved
that it was his favorite movie.
Yeah, I guess I don't know what I was thinking.
No, I made the impression. I incepted his fucking brain.
And then
That's
I,
what
and
you
then,
guys get for joking around.
and then I
all the time.
I returned to him as if I had like completed his journey, and I said, hey dude, I saw it. Great recommendation. He goes, I haven't seen it yet.
And do you think Ryan's like, man, I wanted to connect with Nick, and I don't know.
And I go, I'm deflecting, sorry.
First I find out he's not really gay, and then he wants to see Whiplash.
You know what's a classic I saw recently? And I was just like, man, this was good. Land Before Time.
Land Before Time's a hitter, bro.
Littlefoot, man.
All of them.
All of them. You know what's a
Wait, there's more than one, bro?
There's like 3, 4, and 5. Yes. A lot of spin-off.
What about TV shows, like series? Because series have been like taking it off in another direction.
What you got? What
what
are
you
some
got?
of your favorite TV shows? What's your jam?
I better write these down. Let's go. Because I forgot to watch Ozark.
All genres.
Ozark is great. Yeah, I haven't. Stranger Things, I've watched that one.
The season 4 is pretty good.
You know, somebody just got me into The Boys, and I will have to say season 2 is like a wash.
You know what? I watched season 1 of Boys, and I realized I didn't like season 2 either.
Season 2 is rough. I was just not into
I
it.
think
What was
I'm-
rough about it?
It was boring. Like, it was pretty
Well, I think
boring.
part of the allure of season 1 is discovering what everything is.
Right.
And then once you already know it all, they don't do enough with the tools that you already have in place.
Oh, there's a lot of shows like that. After you break out, like it's like what is it, Hunger Games? Once they get out of the thing, it's like it's whatever.
What about Love, Death, Robots?
Oh, I haven't heard about that.
That's a great one. Black Mirror.
Oh, I haven't
Steve,
watched
what's that one on Netflix that we were watching about the kids that are in a dormitory and they got magic?
Harry Potter.
Nah.
Me?
Yeah, we like it.
Umbrella Academy. That
That's-
one.
Oh yeah, that's a sick one. I like that one.
I haven't
a lot.
seen it, though.
I like that one.
That's not Harry Potter.
Boy, that's a hell of a pitch, Joe.
I think Sons of Anarchy has a wall too. I think Sons of Anarchy has a very straight wall. Because after,
But do you like Mr. Mayans?
I didn't even see it because I didn't have faith. I didn't have faith in it anymore because at a point, Sons of Anarchy, they just start lying just to forward the plot.
Yeah.
Where things could have been fine, but then for no reason a character will lie. It's like why?
And what's their motivation? That's what I kept asking
It's
myself.
just to like forward the.
Why would you say that? That's what I would say.
It's like right after they alleviate something, it's like, oh well, then you just fucked the whole thing up for no reason.
Is anybody experiencing superhero movie burnout?
Yeah. I think that's what it is with the Marvel stuff too.
I think for me, and not even just that, but like The Boys, and I tried watching The Boys. All that stuff, I'm just so kind of sick of it, I guess.
Yeah.
That's why
Or
A24
just
is coming.
recycling and recycling. To the point where it's
I just need a break.
yeah.
I loved Aquaman though.
That's how I feel about Disney movies, but a long time ago. Like every Disney movie that came out, like even the Pixar ones, it's like, all right, basically I've seen it already.
If you ever rewatch old Disney movies and think about the actual Easter eggs that are in those movies for the adults.
Yeah, the
the
dicks
sex
and stuff.
stuff.
We love all that
Absolutely,
stuff.
all the dicks.
I'm not a fan of it. I don't like it.
Like that part? I like only that part.
Only that part, that's the only reason. I pause it, screenshot it, and send it to him.
You know what? I didn't like the newest Fast and Furious.
Guess what?
And I
the-
defend all
the
of the other
last-
ones too.
It was so bad.
It was
I walked
bad,
out.
and I my
it
heart
was probably
breaking.
the worst movie I've
My heart was breaking
ever
because
seen
because
in my life.
My shit is Fast and Furious because I love how fucking unapologetically absurd they are, and then this one
No,
was like,
this was-
what the fuck,
they
guys?
crossed the line.
Was it too absurd or not absurd enough?
It was a little bit of both in different areas.
They should just stop making them.
Yeah. It was
think
like it
they
was
have to. They
it's like
should.
they didn't understand their own fucking power at that point.
Okay, if you took over the Fast franchise, what would you change about it?
I wouldn't now.
I
It's
honestly-
the damage is done.
I've thought about this. I would make a 2 hour and 30-minute movie where the only line of dialogue Vin Diesel can say is family, and the whole time. But like Groot, he has to say family in different ways to express his
Like Groot.
The amount of memes that came out of that movie
That's so fitting that it would be him doing that too. Yeah.
because Bam.
It's layers. There's layers.
He could do it.
Is the new Guardians out yet? Guardians of the Galaxy?
They just rap principle.
You know what I'm looking forward to? I want to see Elvis.
I knew you were gonna say that.
How did you know?
I don't know. I had a
I like Elvis.
You look like you like Elvis.
Is it bad?
Was that a question?
I hated Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, I
Oh,
heard
me
a lot of
too.
people didn't like it.
It was so well. It was so dumb, and there's a thing going on with the biopic movies where it's like, no one will ever like a band called Queen, and it's like we'll see about that. But it's like very like that never happened. That seems
I loved it,
But
dude.
the filler shit that people would say to each other was so non-creative. Like even just the stuff that the daughter was saying, like in the beginning of the movie. I mean, if you're gonna call your dad father already, then it's bullshit to me. No one fucking calls her dad father.
Bob.
But they're the not Pakistan, but LO Christians, Oharians.
Still didn't work.
Still didn't work.
No.
really slept on film, in my opinion, that I watch all the time is Copland.
Copland.
Copland, so much fucking tough.
Steven Seagal?
No. Copland's with Stallone. And it's probably his best acting role ever.
Really?
Yeah, he's
It's
fucking
recent, huh?
No. This
Coupling the movies?
Brian De Palma movie. This is like, oh man, I want to say
Brian De
90s.
Palma?
Yeah. It was 90s. But it didn't do very well. But it's a very fucking dope movie. Very good. He's really damn good in it.
I liked Demolition Man. Do you remember
What
that?
about Walker? You
Demolition
guys
Man's
watch
great.
that series?
Walker, Texas Ranger?
Or just Walker?
Well, I mostly watched it through Conan
Oh,
O'Brien.
there's a
Walker
new,
the new- that's the
the
new
new
one.
one.
Oh,
the
no.
new one's really good.
Is the new one based
one's
off
good.
of Walker Texas Ranger?
Yes.
Then-
But it's not Chuck Norris. Who is it?
No, it's the guy from Blue Mountain State. What's his name?
Oh yeah. I know who you're talking about. The Jack Reacher guy.
Jack Reacher. Yeah.
Oh, the new Jack
the
Reacher.
new Jack Reacher. That's what it is. It's not Walker.
Mountain
Jack
State,
Reacher.
huh?
Oh, Jack Reacher's show. Okay, yeah.
Why is it good? What's the?
No, it's just good writing, good storytelling, Good
What
acting.
is it? Is he
He's a
Texas Ranger?
detective.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I miss? Walking Dead.
Did you say Joaquin Phoenix?
I miss him.
When he used to hang out with you all the time, I miss Joaquin.
After they killed Glenn, I was out.
Yeah, me too.
You know, Glenn wasn't even supposed to stay alive that long.
I don't care, Joe.
He was already, yeah.
Yeah, it was so dumb to do that.
But they kept killing off all the favorites.
Segue though, out of movies. Who would you want on your zombie apocalypse team?
None of you guys, y'all are weak.
Who can I pick?
You can pick anybody, dead or alive.
Can I pick Anthony and use him as a shield?
Turn him into a zombie. Keep him on the chain. Like what's her name?
Just 2 straps on his back and just go like that through the whole thing.
Probably tastes like the noodles at this point.
Yeah.
I'll have ZZ top.
Wait, who would be the who would be the first people to go?
In this room?
Influencers.
Like race? Oh.
Yeah. Oh,
Anthony, because we would chuck him at the. I would be using him as a shield.
No. The people who don't have any like survival skills. Like they're in a career where it's like, you know, social
Editors?
Oh, not me.
Camp first, then probably me. I definitely don't have survival skills, and I hate camping, so I'd just be like, nah, peace.
I'm just gonna lay down here, guys, and then
Yeah.
Steve gets eaten. That's how you give
I
himself.
don't like camping.
Would you
Where
just,
would you apply your
as soon as a
value?
zombie breaks in here, would you just sit on your ass and just wait for it to...
If a zombie comes in here, I'm like, yo,
Yeah, hell yeah.
Where you at,
Grapple,
motherfucker?
grapple.
Let's go!
So cinematic.
and then that zombie is a black belt, and he fucking chokes him.
That's it. That is what he would do. He would just be like, "Come on, I fucking hate zombies. Come on."
Yeah. Knowing my luck, I get bit. I brush up against a zombie, get scratched, and I'm like, oh, I'm turned now. Yeah. That's my luck.
Just my love.
A zombie coughs on me, and I'm like, guys, I'm not feeling too good.
Of course, a zombie with a fucking golf visor.
I had 2 polos on. You see that shit? Jesus Christ.
They're the first to go. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Guess I'm just lucky again.
Fuck, Steve.